The Rockman and Forte world record is one of the best speedruns of all time. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. And this speedrun world record is by Working34, who I actually follow on Twitch. And I watched them speedrun this many times, but I must have missed them getting the world record because, I don't know, I saw a lot of their runs live on Twitch, but never did I see a world record. But then again, I was lurking most of the time, as I do when I join a Twitch stream. But, you know how it is. Congratulations to Working. I had no idea they were the world record holder. I was sitting here watching their Rockman and Forte runs for so long, especially last year, because this is a new world record. This happened in 2024, I think June or July. I don't remember exactly which one, but early 2024, mid 2024, I should say. And yeah, so I'm excited for this run. As you guys know, as my subscribers know, Rockman and Forte is one of my favorite Mega Man games of all time. I feel like this game gets a lot of hate because of the Game Boy Advance version, but of course, we are looking at the Super Nintendo version, and one of the reasons this is one of my favorite games of all time is because of the speedrun. Now, outside of the speedrun, this is still an amazing game. It's very underrated. I highly recommend you play specifically the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom version because if you're a Mega Man fan, you will like this game, but the speedrun is just on another level. You're going to feel like you're watching some alien gameplay, and I'm excited to see what some of you guys think if you've never seen the speedrun before. I've never seen the world record, and we watched TAS, but TAS is crazy, so who knows what they're going to do. Also, here's Proto Man. Proto Man's going to take down King, and nope, Proto Man got bodied. It's just completely bodied. Also, if you're wondering what's going on at the bottom of the screen, that is inputs. This is done on an emulator. I don't know which emulator it is, but I'm sure you can see it if you look at the run, which is linked down below in the description, or you could look at the Mega Man leaderboards. But those are inputs from the controller, from player 1, as you can see on the left. So yeah, that's how you know it's legit as well. And that's the Green Devil defeated already, and we're starting off pretty quick. Now, the stage select screen in Rockman and Forte is much different than the others. You only have 3 to start with, and I did complain about how Mega Man 7 only had 4 bosses to start with, but Rockman and Forte's stage select screen is at least very unique and interesting. I still would prefer if you could select all 8 Robot Masters from the beginning, but I do like Rockman and Forte's select screen more than Mega Man 7's, believe it or not, but I don't know, it is still weird. And part of the reason I like it is because of the weapon rooms where you test your weapons, but we'll get to see that later. For now, we are on Cold Man stage, and as you can see, there are CDs littered in this game too, collectible CDs. Some of them you can only get as Forte, some of them you can only get as Rockman, which is why I gotta play as both characters. And we are going to be doing a sequel to this video covering the Forte run, because believe it or not, they play completely differently. Well, I'm sure you can believe that, but the runs end up being completely different because of it. In fact, gameplay-wise, I'm pretty sure Forte is typically faster, but Forte's boss animation, when Forte defeats a boss, is so long. That was nice. Very nice fight. Forte's boss animation is so long that I think the runs end up being roughly equal. I think the Forte world record is a little bit slower because of that, but gameplay-wise, they're about the same. Maybe Forte's a little faster, but who knows? I think you lose like 5 seconds per boss on Forte just from the animation, but I pulled that number out of thin air. I don't know the exact number. But anyway, this is such a beautiful stage. Look at the beautiful background, beautiful music, using the ice to slide past it, pick up speed, damage boosting through the spinning penguins, and we are in the corridor of Cold Man stage. That was a good stage, Working. That was pretty fast. Also, if you want to see the splits, I will move my camera every now and then. There we go. We're half a second ahead from the intro stage. And the Cold Man fight is going to be slow. But if you're Forte, it'd be even slower because Forte cannot charge his buster. Mega Man can. Forte later, of course, gets boss weaknesses. Also, look at how Mega Man charge shots through the ice wall. Huge fan of ice wall, but the way Cold Man utilizes it is just not up to par. And Cold Man is dead. And up next, we have Burner Man, who is typically considered to be a very hard stage as far as Mega Man goes and a very hard boss fight, but it is a little bit difficult, but I don't have as much trouble with it. Also, you can see 1.2 seconds are saved in total, so we are already ahead of the curve right here on PB. I don't believe Working had the world record before this run, but I could be mistaken. So these splits are probably PB related. Also, we're already seeing some use of Ice Wall, just skipping the whole left side of that room and the ladder. Ice Wall is amazing, and we are going to be seeing a lot of uses from it in this run, and it's one of the best weapons of all time. Also, you shooting a charge shot through the screen transitions? How many Mega Man games can you even do that in? Is Rockman and Forte the only one? And again, look at that ice wall. Not only does it kill enemies like that, but it lets you jump up and just skip entire portions like this. Of course, Forte could just double jump the entire time. But look at Mega Man. Oh my goodness. I love Ice Wall. And look at it, it just destroys everything. It's so good. Also, another great thing about Rockman and Forte, as you can see, when the health and weapon drops are picked up, the game does not freeze as it fills up your thing. You just instantly keep on going. You instantly get your weapons and health refilled. An amazing feature that I wish as a speedrunner was in every single Mega Man game. But at the same time, it is kind of cool and iconic to see that little ding as your health bar and weapon bars go up in the original games. But as a speedrunner, it's annoying. but as a casual player, it's pretty cool and iconic. Oh my gosh! I didn't even know you could kill those flaming guys with Ice Wall. I should have guessed, but I didn't know. Also, that dragon just got destroyed. Got shot with one limb and it just fell apart. But here is Burner Man. Those are real spikes on the side of the stage. If you fall into them, you will die in one hit. But instead, we're going to be trying to push Burner Man in there, which is exactly what happens, because luckily he's weak to Ice Wall, and then Ice Wall pushes him into the spikes, and he is destroyed. What another good stage. And next up is Pirate Man. As you can see at the bottom left of the screen in these splits, we didn't save any time on that last stage, but we didn't lose any either, so it's still minus 1.2, so I'm not going to move my webcam because that's pointless. But Pirate Man stage is great. There's a debate. Oh my gosh.
How are you?
What's his name? There's another speedrunner I love watching who speedruns Rockman and Forte a lot, and they have a debate on whether or not this is a sad song or not. I feel really dumb. Is it a mod? I don't know. There is a Mega Man speedrunner. I feel crazy. I think they speedrun some other games as well, but I haven't clicked on their channel in a while, and I feel really stupid right now because they always talk about how Pirate Man stage. They argue about how Pirate Man stage song is sad or happy, but whatever it is, it's very good.
Getting hit by that a lot recently.
Good kill on that whale, by the way. Ice Wall once again coming in clutch.
It's something that I shouldn't lose time to.
It's okay. I doubt much time was lost. This is still probably going to be a good run unless I clicked on the wrong link. Maybe I'm biased towards working because I'm a follower and a big fan.
Because it's underwater, you lose a lot of time when you get hit underwater.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's good to know, though, because if I'm going to speedrun another Mega Man game, this honestly might be one I want to pick up. Any of the NES games that I don't already speedrun, or this one, I just love Rockman and Forte. And look how the fire is just hot water underwater. I mean, of course it is. That's physics, but it's amazing. And Pirate Man is dead. And up next, we're doing the weapons section. Interesting. So, this is what I was talking about earlier, which I like about the stage select. You can go here, and there's little challenge rooms for each weapon basically, and you get a big bolt, so you get currency to use in the shop, and it basically it's making sure you use all your weapons. I don't know if you get the bolts automatically. You do have to beat the stage either way, so it doesn't matter. So okay, it looks like you don't get them automatically because otherwise working would not have stayed to pick that one up. But we came and we got 2 big bolts, completed three of the rooms because we have to beat 3 of the boss fights. Now we're going to the shop. I can't read. I don't know what any of this says, but
well,
I believe it looked like
I don't have to worry about that at least.
That was smart.
I don't think I want to bother with counting for another bolt skip.
Oh yeah, okay, so the spike invincibility was bought, and I think there's a glitch where you zip through spikes, and if you don't have invincibility frames, you just need to have that, or maybe you just need to have that either way. But one of the things that were bought was immunity to spikes, so the next time Mega Man gets hit by spikes, it's just going to do damage, it's not going to instantly kill Mega Man. And also, you saw the silhouette that was on fire. What that does is it makes Mega Man do more damage when you're at, I think, half health or less, maybe even less health than that. But there's a certain threshold where if you're at low health, you end up doing more damage. So we're probably going to see some intentional damage being taken throughout the stage as we get closer to the boss fight. But I don't know the exact threshold. I don't know exactly how much more damage it does, but it does a good bit.
That's good.
And you get, yeah, that was an unfortunate hit by that bird. That's just bad RNG. All right, Simon says, everybody remember this. Right, middle, right. Oh, that's not right. But it doesn't matter if you're right because Ice Wall is better than any Simon Says game. Who needs memory when you have Ice Wall? Right? Come on. This is why this game's great. Even the boring part, like, that would have ordinarily been a part where it's like, yeah, that's kind of boring. I don't like doing that. But you could skip it. You could skip it. That's why Rockman and Forte is one of the best Mega Man. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is this? What? Pause buffering.
Really not good.
Pause buffering and jumping midair. That's not good, they say. Oh, and there's a zip. There's a zip. Oh my gosh. Inside the wall, zipping through spikes, getting the invincibility frames. Oh my goodness gracious. So slow.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is amazing. This is top tier gameplay.
This is horrible.
Horrible. Look, we'll see. We're 1.5 seconds ahead. I'll show the splits. 1.5 seconds ahead. But now we gotta fight Astro Man either way.
I mean, at least the run didn't die, I guess.
Yeah, the run's not dead. Don't reset. I'm pretty sure this is a good run. I could have clicked the wrong link. And again, one of these days I will. Maybe on purpose with this troll. And again, Mega Man's at low health. Whenever Mega Man starts doing this, that's what the threshold for doing more damage is at, which is why Mega Man's at such low health. But anyway, Astro Man is dead. And up next is Dynamo Man. And as you can see at the bottom left, we did actually lose time. It turns out the world record holder working actually does know what they're talking about. And I had faith in them, but that was still impressive. Also, working, you do not suck at this game. You were literally the best in the world. And if you're watching this, I really enjoy lurking in your streams. I don't talk a lot in chat, but I don't think you have channel points. Otherwise, I'd prove it and be like, look how many channel points I have on Twitch. A lot of times, for those of you at home wondering, I have multiple monitors, and while I'm working or while I'm doing whatever or playing Mega Man, I like to have live streams up on my other monitors, and working is definitely one of my top choices when it comes to having a stream on, because it's just good Mega Man gameplay. Who doesn't like that? Also, more great examples of Ice Wall, completely bypassing the anti-momentum of the conveyor belt. That's the word I was looking for, because the conveyor belt's pushing you backwards, and that's slow, so we use Ice Wall to go fast. Even the flame, every weapon in this game is just so good. And you thought the stage was over. Okay, we got to fight this boss. I hate this guy. Good thing we don't have to actually fight him, because Ice Wall beats everything. Ice Wall beats every boss in this game. There are those classic Mega Man bats. This is actually very difficult if you've never played the game before, because obviously you can't see. But someone as good as this game is working, of course, has it completely memorized, and picking up the disc for style points. I'm sure that's faster, but also intentional damage is being taken here, because again, we want to get Mega Man to do this animation, because that makes Mega Man do more damage. Was that some health accidentally picked up? That's not good. I can't tell. I don't know what the threshold is. That should be good, though. It's definitely less than half health. Like, whatever the barrier is not half health. It's less than that. Yeah, so Mega Man's doing this. So Mega Man's going to do more damage now. That's what that thing in the shop did. Anyway, here is Dynamo Man. This guy is extremely annoying because he can heal himself. Mega Man lands the first hit. And the pattern's typically pretty easy. But, like, he does this and he heals himself, and if you don't break that as cleanly or as fast as Working just did, then it's a very difficult fight. But that was a good fight, I think. So good job, Working. Dynamo Man is dead. Up next is Ground Man, and we did save some time in that stage, about a second, so we are only plus 3.3. So that's not a lot. I mean, of course, it's ahead. That means there could be improvements on this run, but I think Working actually said themselves in the description of this video that there could be improvements on this world record, so that's not me criticizing it anyway. This is an amazing run. I'm obviously fanboying very hard over this run. Not just because it's Rockman and Forte, but also because Working's a great runner, and I watched their streams, and I didn't know they had the world record until today. But, also, 3 seconds is nothing to reset over, you know? There could be a lot of time saved. And Ground Man stage is one I really liked as a kid. I don't even know why. I remember being very difficult, but I liked this stage. Okay, so right here, Ice Wall is getting Mega Man. It pushes Mega Man into the wall barrier, which allows Mega Man to then use lightning, which zips Mega Man all the way through here. And I think there are even some death barriers you skip, maybe not in this stage, but the mechanics of Rockman and Forte are insane. We're going to be seeing a lot more of that. Once again, Ice Wall pushes Mega Man into the wall. I believe lightning moves Mega Man vertically. I think that's what lightning does. Somehow. Don't ask me how. I don't exactly know how it works. But in order to maneuver vertically, you need to use the lightning power. And yeah, that's also how the mini bosses were being skipped with Ice Wall, because it pushes Mega Man into the wall or through a barrier into the floor or wherever. And just another great reason why Ice Wall is great. I mean, look at this. Look at this. What weapon other than Ice Wall could do a glitch like that, destroy every enemy in one hit, and slide over all of this? I mean, the only other thing close is maybe Super Arrow from Mega Man 5, but even that's not a weapon. I don't know. It's just, I love Ice Wall. I don't know if you guys could tell. I love Ice Wall, and subscribe for more Ice Wall tips and tricks. Ooh, nice! Stopping Ground Man from going into the ceiling or the ground. What a good fight! Ground Man is dead!
I'm in the red, man, so much.
In the red so much?
Oh,
what?
No.
How much time? Oh. How? What? How was so much time lost? That was such a clean stage! And now we have Tengu Man, but the cool Tengu Man, not the lame Tengu Man from Mega Man 8. And again, we are now 7.4 seconds behind PB. But I believe in working. And this is a little bit of an auto-scroller, but it's at least better than the one from Mega Man 8, I would say. This one's more fun. I'm not a fan of auto-scrollers still. That's why I'm not really a big fan of Tengu Man. But I can see why other people are a fan of Tengu Man. He has a cool design. He's a little bit edgy. He's kind of like the Shadow the Hedgehog in the Mega Man Robot Masters. If we ignore Shadow Man, Pharaoh Man in the cartoon, Zero. I mean, you get the idea. But Tengu Man is a pretty cool boss. I just don't enjoy any of the stages of boss fights. And now the auto-scroller is over. Also, this auto-scroller is much more difficult. You're not just standing on Rush having a shmup all of a sudden, which is a different genre of game. You have to actually jump over holes and, you know, play Mega Man. Yeah, here we go. More of these dragons. I love these shield enemies. I love them in every game, but in this game specifically, their design is just so cool. I don't know exactly what it is, but I just like it. Oh, a nice sniping the trash can midair. Oh my gosh, I know they have a different name, but trash cans are what I call them. And don't ask me why, because I don't remember. Ooh, and again, nice snipe. Oh my goodness. And also, some more Rockman and Forte stuff. If you shoot parts of the stage, there's stage damage. It's like Battlefield 4, but before Battlefield 4 came out. Also, remember how Burner Man had spikes? That thing on the left is going to fall, and there's going to be a hole on the edge of the stage, which also, like spikes, will kill you immediately if you fall down. Also, what kind of pose is that, Tengu Man? I don't understand. Anyway, Tengu Man's weak to ground man and is a complete joke of a fight, so Tengu Man is dead. And now it's time for Magic Man, one of my favorite robot masters in the Mega Man universe, and we did save about a half a second in the last stage, so we're slowly getting back into the green. We're still in the red, but Magic Man, I love Magic Man, but this stage can be very... It's like if Clown Man stage was hard. Clown Man stage is not that hard, but this is like significantly more difficult than Clown Man stage. And but the background is cooler because it's at night. What happened? What the heck? I think some of this damage is intentional because again, you want to be low health by the time you get to... Oh my god, what a damage boost to barely make that jump, getting the one up for absolutely no reason. That's too much health.
I guess it
makes it
later.
Ooh, getting into the wall, canceling the vertical scrolling by pausing the game and switching to fire. I believe that is how it works. I've had this explained to me before, so I understand the basics of the speedrunnings for this game, but I might get some details mixed up. Okay, trying to get into the wall again. Oh, got into the wall. Okay, I could even tell. And again, using lightning to travel vertically. Getting into the wall is a lot harder than it looks. Trust me, it is not easy. It's not easy at all. And yeah, that worked. You could tell it works too, because Mega Man just gets pushed just a little bit. Oh, ooh. Okay, clearly using that slash thing makes Mega Man move faster. And what is even happening? What is even happening? I just remembered the task of this, which you go check out if you haven't seen, by the way.
That's a mistake. Whatever, multi-purpose try. Let's go.
That was amazing. That was incredible. But yeah, the task of this just completely ruins this game. The task for this game is incredible. Everybody go check that out. I do have my own video with commentary over the task, but you don't have to watch that, obviously. Just check out the task for yourself. But Magic Man is dead. And we are back into the weapon stages because all 8 Robot Masters have been defeated. And now we have to use our weapons to break these colorful things.
First frame. That's frame perfect exit, yo.
Frame perfect exit? Oh my goodness. Oh my, okay. Okay, pop off. Working's going ham. This is a comeback if I've ever seen one. Also, 2.5 seconds were saved in the last stage, by the way, if you were wondering. In a crazy stage like that. Nice, nice.
That's far away from it.
I guess you have to be right on like the exact area to get the exit. Okay, picking up the screw or the bolt or whatever they are. And again, we need these bolts to go to the shop, probably to buy some more spike things. Maybe there's another item. I'll let you know. I think I remember most of the items, what they are. There's more items in the shop now. I don't know what that does. Okay, now I feel stupid. We did buy another spike thing. I don't know what was bought right there. Maybe that was a... no, that wasn't the energy sorter. I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either.
I was contemplating whether to go for a right side sip, but I guess I will not.
Anyway, here are the king stages, and these are gonna be a doozy. Oh my goodness, Mega Man just shoots up to the top of the stage. If you look at the stage casually, it's already difficult. Like the things Mega Man has to do to get to the top of that room casually is just impossible. This game is so brutal. It's brutal in a fun way. It doesn't feel cheap or unfair, but it is brutal. And I'm not talking about O-Rod, Olivia Rodrigo. She has a song called Brutal. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about difficult, which I probably should have just said. And Forte, of course, just has a double jump, so Forte can just fly, basically, as far as this game is concerned, as well as do these same glitches as Mega Man. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think Forte can do the same glitches.
Wow.
But it's almost more impressive than the Mega Man runs. Also, okay, here we are at low health. And it's so risky being at low health because everything in this game does so much damage.
In an awkward situation.
This is awkward. I mean, we're at low health. And now we have foreground objects. Oh my gosh. Damage boosting right there. Ooh, that platforming is probably a lot tighter than it looks. Like, that looks pretty difficult to beat, but I don't know. I'm just a little gobsmacked right now. I love watching the speedruns of this game in general. Missiles, please. Okay, good RNG for that guy. That guy can do multiple attacks. Oh, skip the cutscene. There's a cutscene that normally happens and it was skipped. So, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that saves a lot of time. That's what that lightning was for. So basically, normally right when you land on that platform that Mega Man just avoided, the screen, you get like a whole a vignette is the word. And
I mean, it doesn't
almost
lose that
fell in
much
the lava
time
as
though
well.
if you miss off there because you already shoot it.
But yeah, a cutscene was skipped
Oh,
right there
no.
by using lightning and
It's
pause.
because I tagged
pause
him
buffering?
already before he shoots his missile. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, that's good. And no time was
So
lost.
in the
We see at the bottom
supposed
left.
invulnerability period when he shoots his missiles, he's still in iframes
Oh,
from the
okay.
hit earlier.
That's really
So
interesting.
It doesn't
Okay.
really matter.
That's good. I guess that has to do with health then, I
Oh,
assume.
that's because I messed up on the first part.
Yeah, okay, does have to do with health.
Oh,
Also, this stage is, speaking of brutal, this stage is, this is like a 3-part stage, by the way.
At
So
least I didn't lose
strap in.
time. It'd be nice to save some though.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta save over 4.2 seconds right now to get PB at
Plus
least.
the time
Maybe
save
working
here
already
is
had the world
mostly
record.
out of my control.
It's mostly out of your control. Is this just RNG central? I guess this boss fight can be annoying. I honestly, admittedly, don't know fully how much RNG controls like speedrun wise this boss fight, but I do know this boss fight is very RNG, and like you know, the RNG obviously is a big problem in speedruns in general. This is looking good so far though. I believe the RNG
Almost
is what
short,
this boss wants to open up, like
But
because
nice, you got a good pattern.
that was a good pattern. Okay, 2-second save.
That helps a lot.
This is a comeback. This is a comeback. I was about to say that looked like a really clean fight because sometimes you have to wait for a long time for that boss to open up the right compartment or whatever for you to damage and shoot. But that looked very clean. And again, I'm not an expert on speedrunning strats for this game. I know like the zips and stuff, but I'm still not an expert. I've never speedrun this game, but I really want to pick it up. And watching runs really makes you want to pick it up. Oh my gosh.
I guess it's better than dying. That's my copement for playing it so safe.
True, yeah. Anything's
The
better
plan
than
there
dying when
was
it
to
takes
just
like this.
destroy the gorilla and Divus. But the best way to do it is to actually Divus on the gorilla and just tangle blade.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Also, this is the same stage, by the way. This is still stage 2. So if you die here,
Oh,
guess
well.
where you're starting. But before the first tank boss. Also, this boss is, speaking of brutal,
I mean,
this
I'm
boss
really getting
can
bad luck here.
destroy your platforms. And if you're Forte, it's not that big of a deal because you can double jump. I think the platforms are more spread apart. Also, Mega Man jumps off right as the boss dies
Alright,
because
not bad luck.
it registers that the boss is killed. So you get the checkpoint
the
here.
shots is
It's
on
still
this
stage
that I
2. So guess what
Yes.
happens if you get a game over? You have to restart stage 2 and do the tank boss fight and
It's
the flying
something I
boss
will
fight
get
again.
back in the team, I guess.
But that's what that was. Basically, it was not really a cutscene skip, but kind of an animation skip, if that makes sense, because you know the boss
Back when
explodes.
chat wasn't that
when you kill it.
optimized.
Oh my gosh, I love watching these glitches. This is insanity, insanity. And yet another boss fight from stage 2. This is King himself, the guy who destroyed Proto Man in one hit. But we're not gonna fight that guy. We're goodbye, King.
Okay.
Idiot. Stupid. We're gonna fight Purple King instead. Now this guy is now gonna go inside of his tank, stack up another tank on top of it, and teleport in there. And now we're fighting King for real. You can't skip this one. But again, it's crazy you could just skip the boss fight. I don't know. I love this game so much. I love the speedrun so much as well. Like some games where you
Oh
see
my
the speed.
god, that was so close to choking it, man.
No, that was clutch. What do you mean? That was clutch.
Alright,
Look at the time save.
this is our chance.
8-second time save. How? What in the world is going on here? Okay, so that was all of that was the second king stage, and now we're on the Dr. W stage, or the third king stage, depending on who you ask. And this is a very Mega Man X style stage. So this is going to be the refights, but it's going to all be in the in a stage basically. You're not going to teleport to them. So we
Just
start with
played
Cold
safe
Man.
until the end.
You could call this Mega Man
Don't
1
go for
style
any
because of
fancy
Wily Stage
shit.
2, but this is a very much more like Mega Man X. Okay, getting Cold Man, getting low on health, of course, to do more damage. I
That
honestly,
was also insanely close though.
I honestly didn't even know Cold Man was
Could
weak
have
to that. I'm not
went
gonna
really
lie.
wrong.
Also, what an escape! The music hadn't even started yet by the time to the second room.
Frames
into.
away, man, from the lightning not touching the boss, which would have been a problem.
All right, here's Astro Man. Astro Man is weak to Magic Man because I don't know, but he is. It is true. Maybe because he's a technological space alien, and the art of magic is very. They don't understand. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't get it. He's like, magic, what the heck? What a snipe. Oh, and of course, lands on the spikes because... That's the same reaction I just had.
The second bullet touched it, but not the first.
Oh my gosh. The only reason I didn't kill Mega Man is because that spike thing was bought in the shop, if you guys remember. So the spikes only did damage, but the invincibility frames lasted just long enough to make it because that thing only lasts for one hit of spikes. You could buy that in the shop. You're not immune to spikes for the entire game. You're immune for one hit. One single hit of spikes. That's all you get. And oh my gosh. Also, what a good fight against Dynamo Man. And oh, well, Mega Man's going in the walls again. We're just skipping 2 rooms. Don't go too far down. If you could get outside the game and soft lock if you go too far down. All of these glitches are extremely dangerous to do. You really have to be careful.
But
But
at least we didn't get troll drop.
troll drop. That is good. You don't want to get troll drop. God forbid you get troll drop. Oh, nice. Floating out with ice while sliding and using the lightning to zip to the top. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it broke the graphics. It's not just TAS. Working broke the graphics too. Working's on the same level as TAS. This is incredible. And oh my gosh.
That was super close.
Burner Man is just dead. That was close. What a such a tight landing for that thing. And of course zipping it to the wall again. Why
No.
not?
I'm gonna lose time from this. But at least we're not
Zips
dead.
most of the way down. Oh, wait, hold on. It continues zipping. I know that was a time loss, but that's so funny.
Let's just do it like this.
Come on. Don't give up. Don't give up. We have 8 seconds of leeway. Do not give up. You got
It's
this.
a bit slow, but
What a good pattern. What a good pattern. I mean, I
at
think
least if
Magic
fuck
Man's
up now,
pretty much the
I
same.
won't die.
I'm pretty sure Magic Man's the same either way.
I
But
accept the ground. I'll still die to ground. But we
don't die to
have
ground, man. Do not die to ground, man,
HP
please.
after this.
Come on, you gotta get ground, man. Don't let him go into the ceiling. Don't let him go into the ground either. Don't let him escape. Oh no, he went to the ground.
Oh,
But it doesn't matter.
don't-
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Every weapon in this game is so good. Damage boosting inside. Okay, lowering health so we can do more damage to Tengu Man. Also, did the damage boost let Mega Man walk into the middle of the stage? Is that what happened there? I don't think you're supposed to be behind Tengu Man. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was. And also, so now you can get to the right side of the screen faster. Oh my goodness. This is such an optimized run. Okay, here it is. The end of the run. Come on. Whew. There's the Wily machine. What are we going to see here? I know there's a strat you could do with rush search. I don't know if that's what this is. No, it can't be. It can't be. The run's too close to being over. Yeah, no, not rush search. Instead, what is this? What just happened?
Nice. It's not large, but whatever, man. We PB it.
Jeez!
Let's go.
World record. Look at that. I love that
Oh
quick
my
kill
God.
too. Sometimes you use rush search and you could get the weapon
Diamonds.
energy that way, but that's what was bought in the shop that I didn't know about. It let you shoot a weapon without knowing.
Didn't get the zip after Dynamo.
Ah, yeah.
The
PB
optimal
by
time to
3.
zip, but you know,
Lost 5 seconds. Still got a world record. So Working said
I got
PB though.
carried, man.
So maybe
RNG.
Working already had the world record. I don't know. If they did, I had no idea. But maybe I'm
Damn.
just stupid. Maybe I'm just stupid. But
Yeah.
what an amazing
Okay.
run. I'm not sure if you could tell, but I loved watching that run. Not just because it was Working, who I'm a huge fan of. Congratulations to Working, by the way. Amazing runner, amazing live streamer. Completely deserves the world record. But also, I love Rockman and Forte. And if you guys haven't played it, please play it yourself. Check out the task if you haven't seen it. It is just such a good game. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I don't know. If you look at my reactions to some of the other world records and this one, this has always been one of my favorite Mega Man speedruns. I mean, I love Mega Man 2, I love Mega Man 1, but Rockman and Forte is just such a beautiful speedrun. And like Rockman and Forte, it might not be my favorite Mega Man game ever, but it's definitely up there, but the speedrun might be number 1. I don't know. Maybe that could be a video in itself, but I've already yapped too much. I'll see you guys next time. Get out of here.